10 things to know before buying the 2022 BMW X6. Being the first offering in the sports activity coupe, or coupe SUV segment, the BMW X6 has been a perfect choice for those who found the BMW X5 a bit bland. Part of the midsize luxury crossover SUV segment, the X6 was never really considered a practical family mover as the coupe-like roofline and smaller dimensions made it not as versatile as the segment rivals. However, even though it lacked in terms of space, comfort, and value, one thing that the X6 did well is when it comes to the driving dynamics and performance. With the launch of the 2022 BMW X6 for a base MSRP of $67,350, this Bimmer is here to compete with the likes of the Porsche Cayenne Coupe, Audi Q8, and Mercedes-AMG GLE 53 Coupe. In terms of upgrades, BMW offers the base X6 40i trim with the xDrive AWD drivetrain as standard. Apart from that, a few more features have been included along with all new color options. Before proceeding with the purchase decision, here are 10 things you need to know about the 2022 BMW X6. 10. Gets a handful of upgrades. The 2022 BMW X6 gets quite a few upgrades from the outgoing 2021 model, including drivetrain upgrades, additional features, and design changes. The main update is the inclusion of the xDrive AWD drivetrain as standard for the base 40i trim of the 2022 X6. However, this has resulted in the price hike of the X6 by over $2,000. The interior changes include enhanced Bluetooth connectivity and the removal of wireless charging. The two new exterior colors and reshuffled optional packages are on board too. 9. Looks stunning. The design is what makes the 2022 BMW X6 feel like it is from a segment above. This sports activity coupe looks sporty from all angles, and the coupe-like roofline gives it the necessary aggression when viewed from the side profile. The beautifully crafted 20-inch V-spoke alloy wheels gels well with the sporty character of the SUV, and the sharp character lines and the fender vents complements the overall stance too. If you get the sporty M50i, the X6 comes with more performance flair in terms of design with the beautiful M Sport brake calipers in red or blue and the sleek 22-inch alloy wheels. The dual exhaust sounds and looks perfect, and the subtle touches like LED headlights and taillights, air diffuser, massive air vents at the front, and the impressive width does wonders to the X6 in terms of road presence. 8. The inline-6 engine makes it a hoot to drive. If you expected the base 2022 BMW X6 40i to be a lackluster performer, you are highly mistaken. This trim comes with the brilliant 3.0-liter turbocharged DOHC inline-6 producing a class-leading 335 horsepower and 330 lb-ft of torque. The engine comes mated to an 8-speed ZF-sourced automatic transmission and the xDrive AWD drivetrain. Even though the performance numbers seem to fall in the same ballpark as the segment rivals like the Audi Q8 and Porsche Cayenne Coupe, the acceleration numbers are unmatched. The X6 did the 0 to 60 miles per hour run in just 4.7 seconds and took a quarter-mile time of 13.4 seconds. This is at least 0.4 seconds faster than the next fastest offering, the 2022 Mercedes-AMG GLE 53 Coupe. 7. More powerful M50i trim is also present. If you found the throttle response of the base 40i trim to be a bit lazy, the 2022 BMW X6 M50i is here for the rescue. Coming with the 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine mated to the same automatic transmission and AWD drivetrain, the impressive performance numbers are enough to push you back to the seats. This engine produces 523 horsepower and 553 lb-ft of torque, and the car can hit the 60 miles per hour mark from a standstill in just 3.8 seconds. This makes it one of the fastest SUVs out there under the $100,000 mark, and that helps the X6 M50i to be a favorite choice of enthusiasts who also need a bit of versatility. 6. Top-notch cabin experience. Like any other premium BMW, the cabin of the 2022 x6 is designed perfectly for providing the passengers with the utmost luxury. Even if you find the car to be on the pricier side, get into this uber-luxurious cabin, and you would forget about its steep pricing. It gets premium materials everywhere, and the build quality is top-notch. The standard Vernasca leather can be had in 5 different color combinations, and you also get the optional extended merino leather in 5 more shades. The upholstery feels very plush, and you could do those long cross-country roads without any fatigue. The massive panoramic sunroof, driver-focused design, and the elegant dashboard and doorcard with leather, aluminum, and wooden accents give it the opulence one would crave from the segment. 5. Not a practical SUV. Like the older model years of the BMW X6, this 2022 model won't be appreciated by the folks who want a spacious daily driver that could fit in 5 passengers with reasonable comfort. However, the sloping roofline and the mediocre exterior dimensions mean that the rear seat passengers are going to feel a bit tight. The length and wheelbase of the 2022 X6 are lesser than that of the X5, and that makes it much less spacious than the latter. The 35.7 inch of legroom at the rear makes it hard for the taller passengers to fit in comfortably. The headroom is mediocre too. However, the front seats are very spacious. The 27 cubic feet of cargo capacity is par for the course. 4. Gets an xDrive infotainment system. The xDrive 7.0 infotainment system is on board the 2022 BMW X6, and the 12.3-inch centrally mounted touchscreen display is one of the finest in the segment. It comes packed with all the relevant connectivity and entertainment features like Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, navigation, Bluetooth, and BMW Connected Drive services as standard. The 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster is bright and vivid. It also offers all the relevant information without feeling too cluttered. The animations are smooth, and there are no frame drops and stutters like that of the infotainments offered by some competitors. The audio can be upgraded to the Harman Kardon or Bowers & Wilkins audio system, too. 3. Not very frugal. The 2022 BMW X6 turbocharged inline-6 that comes in the 40i trim turned out to be the most fuel-efficient of the 2 trims. It could do 21 miles per gallon in the city and 25 miles per gallon on the highways, equating to combined gas mileage of 23 miles per gallon. However, get the 2022 BMW X6 M50i and you are looking at a subpar 16 miles per gallon in the city and 22 mpg on the highway. The 22.4-gallon fuel tank capacity doesn't offer the best of the tank range due to the below-average fuel efficiency offered by the M50i trim. However, none of the rivals fare any better than the 40i trim of the X6 in terms of gas mileage. 2. X6M is a race car in SUV clothes. The 2022 BMW X6M has been taken forward without any major upgrades to the performance department, as it retains the same fire-breathing 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine that powers the BMW M5. Putting out 600 horsepower and 553 lb-ft of torque, the X6M is capable of destroying supercars in a drag race. With this engine coming mated to a blisteringly fast-shifting 8-speed automatic transmission and the capable xDrive AWD drivetrain, the 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in 3.6 seconds and the quarter mile can be done in 12 seconds. It feels much faster than the X6 M50i, which gets the same powertrain, albeit in a slightly less powerful tune, and the grip levels and exhaust note feels a notch above. 1. Beefy braking hardware. The brakes of the 2022 BMW X6 sees no compromises, and it could comfortably anchor down from any speed with ease. The front rotors are of 14.4-inch size and the rear end comes with 13.6 rotors. The other braking features like ABS with EBD, brake assist, hill hold control, automated emergency braking, and ventilate rotors come standard for all the trims. The 70 to 0 miles per hour braking could be done in 171 feet, and this lower distance can be associated with the beefy rotors and the lower than average curb weight of 4,784 pounds. However, the braking hardware gets even better if you get the most powerful X6M trim, as it has a more powerful engine and a heavier curb weight.